Hi friends, welcome back to Roots and Roars. As I posted the other day about our diagnosis journey, I felt that I needed to follow up with today's episode. So today's episode is one I wish I never had to make, but I need to, because understanding this part of our journey helps you understand why I'm here, why I speak out, and why I fight like I do. We're talking about MPS, also known as mucopolysaccharidosis. Specifically for Gavin and Wyatt, it's type 2, commonly known as Hunter syndrome. Now, unless MPS has touched your family, I wouldn't expect you to know what it is. It's rare, it's progressive, it's inherited, or it can mutate in just a single child. But it changes everything. So let me break it down. Our bodies naturally make enzymes, little cleanup crews, that break down certain sugars in our cells. But in MPS, that enzyme is either missing or doesn't work. So these sugars, called GAGs, start to build up. So here's how I'm going to explain it so that maybe more of you can understand without any medical background. Think of your bathtub. If the drain is clogged and the water keeps running, eventually the tub overflows. That's what happens inside the cells. The waste builds up in the bones, organs, brain, and tissues, and slowly causes damage everywhere. Or picture your car. If you never change the oil, things start breaking down. Not all at once, but over time. Sludge builds up. The engine wears out. Eventually, it just stops running. That's how MPS affects the body. And the heartbreaking part, it doesn't stop. So, MPS is a spectrum disease. Most of you know autism is a spectrum disease. MPS is similar in that way. It means it looks different for every child. Some may live into adulthood with milder symptoms. Others, like my son Wyatt and Gavin, are severely affected, both mentally and physically, for a type 2 child. There are other disease types, and each one is differently affected, and each one is missing a different enzyme. But I'll discuss some of that more later when I focus on more of the individual groups. Today, I just want to give an overview. So, we often say it's just the luck of the draw, or, as I say, depending on who I'm around, it's which end of the shit stick did you get? So, we got the bad end of the shit stick in reality. For those on the severe end, it doesn't just affect their body, it affects their mind too. Some kids begin to lose skills that they already had, speech, motor skills, memory. That's why some people call it childhood Alzheimer's. It's cruel, it's unfair, and at the moment there is no cure. Why I had MPS 2, also known as Hunter syndrome. It's X-linked, which means it's passed down from mothers to son. And if the mother is a carrier, it is a 50-50 chance that the boy will be affected. Now, with it being X-linked, there's still no chance of the unaffected children, so Colin and Riley, to pass on MPS 2 to their children. Because it is either you are affected or you are not when it is X-linked. I was a carrier. I didn't know. And suddenly I was thrown into a world where words like life expectancy were being spoken alongside 10 to 15 years. Nothing can prepare you for that. Nothing. So why am I sharing all of this? Because awareness matters. Because when you've lived it, you know how easy it is for MPS to be missed, overlooked, or misdiagnosed. Because behind all the medical terms and genetic charts are real kids real families, and a whole lot of love and loss. Even if one person hears this and starts asking better questions, pushing for answers, then it's worth it. This is part of my roots, and it's one of the biggest reasons I roar. So in the next episode, I'm going to share the moment our story changed, the day we first heard the words MPS in a little blue-walled exam room, and how our lives were never the same. So stick with me. We're just getting started. And hold tight to your roots. Let your roar be heard, guys. Thanks for joining us. Go ahead and hit that follow, like, and share button. You won't want to miss any of it.